Hello, this is Louise Hay, and I am delighted to share with you something that can change the way you experience your entire life beginning right now. Listen to the CD for at least 30 days. If you drive a car, it is a perfect companion on the road. Let these ideas permeate your consciousness until they become a part of you. Please listen with an open heart. Let these ideas move gently through your consciousness until they become a natural part of you. Today is a new day, and today is the perfect time to begin living in alignment with the good that already belongs to you. You don't have to wait for happiness, or love, or abundance. You simply need to allow it. Everything you have been searching for has been waiting patiently for your permission to appear. All that you need is already within you, and all that you desire is on its way. Experience your good now is not about chasing the good or waiting for the right moment. It is about realizing that the good is already here, already present in your breath, in your heart, in this very moment. So take a deep, peaceful breath. Feel the air move through you. As you exhale, say softly to yourself, "My good is here now." Let that idea settle deep inside you like sunlight warming the soil. Every new thought you think, every gentle word you speak is planting a seed for your future. The purpose of this teaching is to help you shift your mental frequency from "I will have" to "I already have," from someday to today. Because when you live in the vibration of now, life begins to respond instantly. The universe does not operate in delay. Only our beliefs do. So today, I invite you to choose this truth. I experience my good now, not someday, but today. Let's begin with the foundation of all change, the power of affirmation. Affirmations are statements that open the door to change. Every word you speak is an affirmation. Every sentence, every thought, every silent whisper within your mind. Most of us are using affirmations all the time without realizing it, but unfortunately, the majority of them are negative. When you say, "I'm so tired," that is an affirmation. When you say, "I can never afford that," that too is an affirmation. And your subconscious mind, so obedient and literal, says, "Yes, my dear, as you wish." Your words are seeds, and your mind is the garden. What kind of seeds are you planting today? Are they seeds of love and abundance, or seeds of fear and lack? Remember, the universe always says yes, not to your wishes, but to your vibration. If you keep affirming what you don't want, you are watering the weeds instead of the flowers. Affirmations are not about pretending. They are about training your inner language to match your desired reality. When you choose words that support your joy, your mind begins to believe them. Your energy begins to shift, and life rearranges itself to match your new vibration. This is not magic, it is alignment. So let's practice. Take a deep breath and say, "I am willing to change. I am open to new positive patterns of thought." Feel those words in your body. Feel your energy expand just a little more with each repetition. You don't have to know how change will happen. Your willingness is the doorway. Tonight, before you sleep, write down 3 affirmations you often use. Some may be loving, some may be critical. Then rewrite them as gentle, supportive statements. Turn "I'm not good enough" into "I am learning to see my worth." Turn "I'm always broke" into "money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways." Turn "nobody loves me" into "love is all around me, and I am open to receiving it." Affirmations are simply choosing a new conversation with yourself, a loving one. Now, once you begin to affirm positive truths, something miraculous happens. You begin to take responsibility for your own life. Affirmations mean that you are taking responsibility for your experience. When you affirm, "I am open to change," you are saying to your subconscious mind, "I have power. I am the one in charge of my thoughts." Every time you blame another person or a situation, you are giving away your creative power. But when you say, "I am responsible for my thoughts and feelings," you reclaim it. You come home to your inner authority. You are the only thinker in your mind. No one else has access to your thoughts unless you give them permission. The moment you stop blaming and start choosing, you become free. Let's imagine something goes wrong, and your first impulse is to think, "Why did they do this to me?" In that moment, pause, breathe, and say instead, "I am responsible for my reactions. I can choose peace." That one decision shifts you from being a victim to being a creator. You no longer wait for the world to change, you become the change. Affirmations are the language of responsibility. They say, "I am not powerless. I am not helpless. I am the one directing my life with my words and my beliefs." Take a deep breath and affirm, "I am responsible for my thoughts and my feelings. I take back my power now." Feel the strength in that. You are no longer the passenger in your own mind. You are the driver. Now, let's talk about your mental environment, the soil in which your affirmations grow. Imagine your mind as a garden. If you plant beautiful seeds, but the soil is filled with weeds, will your flowers grow? Of course not. The soil must be nourished, cleared, and prepared. The same is true for your mind. Your thoughts are the seeds. Your mind is the garden. And your emotions, your daily attitude are the sunlight and water that allow those seeds to bloom. You cannot plant positive thoughts in a mind full of anger, fear, or resentment and expect them to blossom. That is like planting roses in toxic soil. So the first step is to clean up your mental environment. Be aware of the mental garbage, the self-criticism, the complaints, the judgments, the words you use against yourself. Every time you say, "I can't," "I should have," or "I'll never," you are throwing a stone into your garden. Instead, begin to replace those stones with compassion. When you catch yourself complaining, stop and say, "I choose gratitude instead." When you notice judgment, say, "I choose understanding." When you feel self-blame, say, "I choose forgiveness." Each time you do this, your mental soil becomes softer, richer, more fertile. Gratitude is the fertilizer of the mind. Appreciation multiplies whatever it touches. Begin and end each day with the words, "Thank you, life." Thank your body for carrying you. Thank your breath for being constant. Thank your past for teaching you. Thank your future for unfolding perfectly. You don't need to fix everything. You only need to love yourself enough to nurture the space where new growth can happen. So take a moment right now. Close your eyes. See your mind as a beautiful garden. Pull out a weed. Maybe it's worry. Maybe it's guilt. Maybe it's impatience. Gently release it, and in its place, plant a new seed. Peace, joy, trust, or love. Visualize the sunlight of your awareness warming that soil. Feel how your heart opens as you affirm, every thought I think is creating my future. I plant positive seeds. That is the essence of this work: gentle awareness, loving attention, and daily practice. You see, you don't need to force your good to come to you. It's already here. But just like a gardener tends to the soil to welcome the bloom, you tend to your thoughts to welcome your blessings. The flowers of love, health, and prosperity grow naturally when you clear the weeds of fear and self-doubt. So as we continue this journey together, remember, you are both the gardener and the garden, the creator and the creation. Your thoughts are the tools, your words are the seeds, and your belief is the sunlight that brings them to life. Today and every day, affirm softly but surely, my good is here now. I allow love, health, and abundance to flow into my life easily. Say it often. Let it sink in. Let it become the new rhythm of your being. Because, my dear, life is always ready to give. It's only waiting for you to say yes. Don't miss the next part. I think you need it. My dear, have you ever noticed how easily we speak about what we don't want? How quickly a small irritation becomes a whole story of frustration? The traffic is terrible. My boss never listens. My partner doesn't understand me. We say these things without thinking, but each one is a tiny spell, a declaration that keeps us anchored in the very energy we wish to escape. Complaining affirms what you don't want. Every word you speak is an affirmation. Remember that. Every complaint is simply a negative affirmation, a message to your subconscious that says, this is what I choose to see. And the universe, always obedient, always loving, says, yes, my dear, as you wish. So when you say, he makes me angry, or she ruined my day, you are unconsciously giving away your power. You are telling life, I am not in charge of my emotions. Someone else is. But no one can control your feelings without your permission. You are the thinker in your mind, the energy in your body, the spirit behind your words. You are the authority of your vibration. Imagine this. Your words are like drops of paint on the canvas of your reality. Every time you complain, you add another brushstroke of what you dislike. You strengthen the image you don't want to see, and then you look at it and say, see, it's just how I said. But what if, instead of painting with frustration, you began to paint with peace? What if you could look at any situation, even the unpleasant ones, and find one tiny thing to bless? The next time you feel the urge to complain, stop, breathe, say quietly, I choose peace instead. Feel how that changes your energy. Complaining tightens your chest, but peace opens it. Complaining drains your energy, but gratitude restores it. You don't have to deny what you feel. You just need to choose the thought that will heal. Let's practice. Think of something that irritated you today. Maybe it's a delay, a rude remark, or a disappointment. Instead of saying, "Why does this always happen to me?" say, "Out of this situation, only good will come." Feel how powerful that statement is. It doesn't pretend that nothing happened. It simply decides that good will emerge from it. It declares that even when things seem wrong, the universe is rearranging everything for your highest good. Every time you replace a complaint with trust, you are rewiring your mind for peace. You are saying to life, "I choose love over reaction. I choose calm over chaos. I choose alignment over resistance." And life responds by sending you more and more reasons to smile. Remember, it's not what happens to you that matters, but how you talk about it. When you narrate your life as a series of blessings and lessons, even the hardest moments begin to transform. So bless every situation. Bless every person. Bless even the ones who challenge you, for they are polishing the diamond of your soul. Now, let's move to another essential principle in the art of affirmations, the power of the present tense. This, my dear, is where the magic truly begins. So many people affirm what they want as if it's still far away. They say, "I will be happy," or "I'm going to be successful," or "one day I'll find love." But listen carefully, the subconscious mind does not understand the future. It only hears now. It only responds to what is declared as already true. So when you say, "I will," your subconscious quietly nods and says, "Yes, we will, someday." And that someday never comes because it's never now. If you want to experience your good now, you must speak the language of now. You must bring the feeling of your desire into the present moment. Say, "I am happy," even before the circumstance appears. Say, "I am healthy and strong," even while you are healing. Say, "I am surrounded by love," even if you're still waiting to meet your partner. Because when you speak in the present tense, your subconscious begins to act accordingly. It starts shifting your emotions, your body chemistry, and your perception to match your words. The point of power is always in the present moment. That is one of the most liberating truths you will ever understand. You cannot change the past, it is gone. You cannot control the future, it hasn't arrived. But you can choose your thoughts now, and that choice ripples outward into everything you experience next. Let's look at this through simple examples. Instead of saying, "I will get better," say, "I am getting better each day. My body knows how to heal." Instead of saying, "I will find a good job," say, "I am attracting the perfect work that fulfills me and pays me well." Instead of saying, "I hope to be confident," say, "I am confident, calm, and capable." Do you feel the difference? The first way is hopeful but uncertain. The second way is empowered and creative. You're no longer asking life to give you something. You are declaring that you are already in the vibration where it exists. Affirmations are not about forcing yourself to believe something instantly. They are about training your mind to speak the language of your desired reality. At first, it may feel strange. You may think, but that's not true yet. That's all right. You are learning a new emotional vocabulary. You are building mental muscle. Just like any new habit, it becomes natural with repetition. The universe doesn't respond to words, it responds to frequency. So when you say, I am healthy, but feel anxious or doubtful, it's okay. Keep saying it gently until your feelings begin to catch up. The more you speak the truth of your intention, the more your subconscious starts to believe it. The more you believe it, the more you feel it. And when your words and feelings align, manifestation happens effortlessly. This is why affirmations work best when said with presence and emotion. Don't rush through them like a checklist. Feel them. Let your tone be loving, gentle, certain. When you say, I am loved, imagine love surrounding you like golden light. When you say, I am abundant, picture the flow of money, ideas, and blessings moving toward you with ease. When you say, I am healthy, feel your body responding, your cells smiling back at you. Your mind is the command center of your reality. Every I am is a creative decree. When you say, I am, the universe listens. It begins to rearrange people, events, and opportunities to match that identity. So use those two words carefully and beautifully. Don't use I am to describe pain or limitation. Use it to declare wholeness, peace, and possibility. Try this simple exercise right now. Write 5 affirmations in the present tense. Start each with I am or I have. They could be, I am calm and centered in every situation. I am healthy, energetic, and radiant. I am surrounded by love and kindness. I am open to miracles and success. I am grateful for the abundance that flows to me daily. Say them slowly, out loud. Notice how they feel in your body. Which one brings a smile to your face? Which one feels powerful? That is your energy aligning with truth. If you practice this every morning, you will begin to notice subtle changes. Your posture improves. Your mood softens. The people you meet mirror your inner calm. Opportunities appear without strain. Why? Because you are finally speaking the language that the universe understands, the language of now. Remember, you are not trying to make something happen. You are aligning with what already is. You are shifting your awareness to the good that has been waiting for you all along. So as you move through your day, release the habit of complaint. Embrace the power of peace. And speak as if your blessings are already here because they are. Every I am is a bridge from the invisible to the visible, from thought to form, from potential to experience. Aside from affirmations, my dear, the methods I am about to share with you are beautiful bridges between your conscious and subconscious mind, ways to help you experience your good now, not just through words, but through feeling, repetition, and surrender. Because life is not only changed by what you say, it is transformed by what you feel, what you believe, and what you are willing to trust. These practices will help you step into alignment with your inner power, the same divine intelligence that created you, sustains you, and knows exactly how to bring your good to you easily, naturally, joyfully. Let us begin with something both simple and miraculous: visualization. Your mind, this magnificent tool, does not know the difference between imagination and reality. What you see clearly in your inner world, your body and your energy begin to believe. Visualization is like watching a film inside your own mind, a movie where you are both the writer and the actor, creating the story you desire to live. When you visualize, you are not daydreaming idly. You are speaking directly to your subconscious in its native language, the language of images, emotions, and sensory detail. I want you to imagine your good as though it is happening right now. If your dream is health, see yourself moving easily, breathing deeply, feeling strong and radiant. If your dream is love, picture yourself surrounded by kindness, laughter, and understanding. If your dream is prosperity, imagine the feeling of security, the joy of generosity, the excitement of opportunity flowing into your life. The key is feeling. The subconscious responds to emotion, not logic. So use your 5 senses. Ask yourself, what do I see? What do I hear? What do I feel, smell, and taste? What emotions move through me when this dream is already real? Maybe you smell the ocean breeze from your new home, or feel the warmth of sunlight on your skin as you walk with confidence into your new life. Feel it deeply. See yourself living in abundance, and you will attract it. Because the moment you see it vividly and emotionally, you are vibrating at the frequency of that reality. And when your vibration matches your desire, life has no choice but to deliver it to you. Take just 3 minutes each day for this practice. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and let yourself live the scene in your mind as if it were happening now. Smile, breathe, and feel gratitude for what already is. Say softly, I am thankful that my good is here now. When you open your eyes, notice how light and joyful you feel. That feeling is alignment. That is creation. Now, let us move into a powerful technique that helps anchor this alignment through rhythm and repetition. The 369 Manifestation Method. The ancient mystics understood that repetition is how the mind learns and how belief becomes reality. Every cell in your body listens to the thoughts you repeat most often. When you affirm once, you plant a seed. When you affirm repeatedly, you water that seed until it blooms. The 369 method is one of the simplest, most effective ways to reprogram your subconscious for success. Here's how it works. Choose one loving, clear affirmation, something that feels true and expansive to you. For example, I am open to receiving my good now. Then write this affirmation 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. Why these numbers? 3 is the number of creation, body, mind, and spirit. 6 is the number of harmony, balance between the inner and outer world. 9 is the number of completion, the full expression of your manifestation. So as you write, you are symbolically moving your desire from thought, 3, to energy, 6, to form, 9. You are not repeating it to force something to happen. You are repeating it to gently teach your subconscious a new story, a story of abundance, health, and ease. Each time you write the affirmation, do it with love and awareness. Feel the words as if they are already true. Smile as you write. Whisper the words as you breathe. Let your body become an instrument of belief. You must train your mind to speak the language of success. And this is exactly what you are doing. You are training your mind to speak fluently in the vibration of now. Because when you think and feel as if your desire is already here, the universe begins rearranging everything to make it visible. You might notice small synchronicities, a kind word, a new idea, an unexpected opportunity. Do not dismiss them. These are the early signs that your inner work is taking root. Keep practicing. Do it for 21 days, 30 days, or as long as it brings you peace. Remember, repetition reprograms the subconscious. You are rewriting your inner software. Now, once you have affirmed and visualized, there is one final step, perhaps the most important of all. Release control and trust the universe. This is where so many people struggle. They affirm beautifully, visualize perfectly, but then they hold on too tightly. They watch the clock, asking, when will it happen? How will it happen? My dear, the moment you start worrying about the how, you are stepping out of alignment. You are telling the universe, I don't trust you. It's after you affirm, let go. Let the universe handle the details. You have placed your order. Now allow divine timing to deliver it. Just as you don't dig up a seed every day to see if it's growing, you don't need to check on your manifestation every hour. Trust that it is unfolding exactly as it should. Relaxation is faith in action. When you relax, you are saying to life, I know you've got this. I know my part is to believe, to feel, and to receive. I relax and trust the process of life. I am safe. So each time anxiety whispers, what if it doesn't work? Answer gently, it is already working. When doubt asks, what if it's not coming? Smile and say, it's already here in energy. It's on its way into form. The act of letting go is not giving up. It's giving over to a power wiser, kinder, and more loving than the human mind can comprehend. It is understanding that life knows exactly what to do with you. The universe has infinite intelligence, and your only task is to stay in harmony with it. Try this. After your affirmations or your writing practice, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and take a slow, deep breath. Say softly, I release all resistance. The universe is working for me. Feel the tension in your body dissolve as you exhale. Trust that the energy you have set in motion is doing its work quietly, beautifully, perfectly. Every time you practice this surrender, you strengthen your faith. You teach your subconscious that it is safe to trust. You teach your nervous system that peace, not worry, is your natural state. And from that peace, miracles flow. Gratitude, my dear, is the final step that turns everything you've practiced into reality. It is the bridge between wanting and having, between asking and receiving. What you appreciate appreciates. When you give thanks, you open the door for more blessings to enter. Gratitude is the language of the universe. It says, I notice, I recognize, I am ready for more. Every thank you whisper is a signal to life that you are aligned with abundance. You see, the universe never stops giving. It simply waits for your acknowledgement. When you say, thank you are not only appreciating what you already have, but also magnetizing more of the same. Be grateful for what you have, and you'll end up having even more. This isn't just a lovely saying, it's spiritual law. Gratitude raises your vibration instantly. It lifts you out of fear, lack, or comparison, and places you in harmony with divine flow. A thankful heart cannot exist in the same space as anxiety or resentment. When you choose gratitude, you dissolve negativity without effort. So make gratitude your daily practice. Each morning, before the world reaches for you, reach inward and write down 3 things you are thankful for. They don't need to be grand, even the sunlight through my window, the breath in my lungs, or the love in my heart are enough. These small recognitions are powerful affirmations of life. They tune your energy to receive. At night, as you prepare to sleep, close your eyes and reflect on the day. Ask yourself, what did life give me today? Maybe it was a smile, a new opportunity, a moment of peace, or even a challenge that helped you grow. Say softly, thank you for this experience. Thank you for this lesson. Thank you for this day. You will sleep in peace, and your subconscious will carry that vibration into the next morning, multiplying your good while you rest. Affirm now, I am thankful for my good, and I experience it now. Feel that truth expand in your chest. Let it move through your entire being. Gratitude turns every moment into a miracle, every breath into abundance, and every day into a gift. And as you move forward, carry this blessing from my heart to yours. I am safe, I am loved, and all is well in my world. My good unfolds before me now and always, because it does, my dear. It always does. If you believe this truth, say it. I experience my good now. Listen to this every day to align your energy with love, health, and prosperity, because your good is not coming someday. It is already here, waiting for you to say yes.